Hello, a lot of people have been asking me to do a loot run video. This route is low risk, high reward. I wanted to use this run as an example of how much there is to be made on woods even with a small bag. I spawned Eastern Old Village, and this is the path I would take with an extract of Outskirts. If you find this video helpful, please consider dropping a like. I'll also link my Discord and TikTok in the description if you'd like to stay connected. If you guys have any ideas for future videos, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. So this spawn is actually one of my favorite spawns. I think the reason being as most PMCs are on their way to Outskirts already, so it's not like I'm going to most likely come across someone. So first I'm going to loot this stash that overlooks Old Village, see if it's been hit. It's always a good sign when it has not been looted. So I'm going to do a particular run through Old Village here. I believe there's something like 15 valuable spawns, so you can get anything from streamer items to Bitcoin sometimes. A couple tool crates along the way, lots of duffel bags. Honestly, a lot of really good loot here. Inside the tent, on either side. Sometimes you can get two. This next house is a hidden stash. There's also, I think, up to 3 valuables can spawn in this bush. I'm going to head out to church now. Valuables can spawn on the boat there. I think you can have up to 4 valuable spawns in here, including Bitcoin. Here I got the 2. Running out here is always sometimes a little scary. I haven't seen any valuables in this house this wipe, but I do believe there used to be, so I'll still keep checking it. You can get moonshine in this house. I think 1 valuable spawn, lots of food, but definitely I see moonshine here quite often. Cultist Circle has a good chance to spawn all the valuables. I get distracted here by hearing some shots, so I watch for that for a bit. But yeah, there can be valuables all around the Cultist Circle. Sometimes they hide in the grass. Good to check your cursor here. This next house, or I think I checked the boat first. You can have up to 3 valuables in the boat. It has see a gold chain in there. This house can have 3 valuables, 1 in each of these little bushes. I get distracted by AI there. I make some room and I go back and I grab that other gold chain. Sometimes you can run into PMCs along the back here, but normally when there's a heavy AI presence in Old Village, you're less likely, so that's good. Valuable spawn here in the broken crate. Normally some good ammo can be found here on these boxes. I definitely spawned in with a small backpack here, so I had to do some Tetrising. But I think I did pretty well. Lots of tool crates. Heading over to Bunker Bridge. This is a very nice place to loot if it has not been looted, and I do not believe I got lucky. I think it was looted, but they left some goodies here. I just need to make some space. There can be moonshine here. Each of these connexes has a duffel, and there's normally sugar, as I think I find a sugar in both connexes here, so there's lots of sugar. There's a valuable spawn to the right of this duffel on the bed. You can see if there's an item. This one, there was not right there on the sandbag. Another sugar that I'm able to grab. And along this run, there's lots of other stashes that I actually don't hit, but I think I get out of raid with like a minute left, so I think I did pretty good. Food crate, sometimes sugar, more ammo, and that's power, at least what I call it. This is bunker. There can be moonshine on loose loot here. More duffel bags, lots of weapon boxes. Woods is pretty good for finding lots of good ammo types. I know we can get pretty stocked up on that kind of stuff. More ammo here, nothing good. Dead Scav, I find the Shroud mask, so that's nice. Lots of loose loot down here in the bunker. All in the corners around on the floor. Another moonshine there on the table. Loose loot in the locker. There's a hidden duffel bag here that lots of people miss. You can find some good stuff in there. There's a hidden valuable spot here in the corner. Sometimes you gotta get low and check your cursor into the fire there. Another valuable spot under this bed. Sometimes you gotta get low to see it. Coat here on the back. It's never looted. That's kind of bunker, or at least what I look in bunker. On my way to convoy here, there's a dead scav that's new this wipe. It is dynamic, so sometimes it's not here. Never seems to be looted. It's pretty great. Coming up on Convoy here. This is a Danex spawn. High medical loot there was an orthoscope. I'm just going to make some room for it. But I have found lots of Danexes on this body here. Technical crates, lots of good loot. There's ammo on the boxes just beyond here. I don't think I check. Here I'm going to check out a hidden stash that's right by Convoy. It's like 50-50 if this is ever looted, so that's pretty cool. P-filter. I sold it for 190k. It's pretty good. Now I'm going to head up to USEC camp. Unfortunately, it was looted, so I kind of only got to pick through what was left over from the PMCs, but I find an M4 and stuff like that. So, oh, and the SOCOM M4 too. I'll show you where I get that. But USEC can have lots of good loot if it is not. I actually found, I'm going to check under the medical tent, and I've actually found double Danexes here. One on the table, one where this Grizzly is. But at least I'm able to get the Grizzly. So that's pretty cool. Lots of weapon attachments here. I think there's 4 M4 spawns here. There's like 2 MP5 spawns. There's lots of good loot. So this is actually kind of a sneaky spot that a lot of people don't know, and I wasn't too sure if I wanted to show it in a video, but I think it's time that people know. I went an offline raid and I explored back here in the forest, and you can loot this dead scav. He is never looted. No one checks him. I have got some cool stuff from him. Yeah. So there's another M4 spawned right here by the sandbags. There is no M4 though. You'll see me lots min-maxing and taking stuff up and picking stuff up just to max my scav stats here. Valuable spawns in between these beds here. Sometimes you have to get low to see them, but I've gotten pro kills, and I think I've gotten a Bitcoin from there before too. But overall, USEC has quite a bit of loot. It's pretty cool. I used this bank robber here to maximize my space because I definitely spawned in with a small backpack. But I think I did pretty good. Armor spawn in the back of the truck there. Lots of weapon boxes, lots of weapon attachments. I have gotten multiple RSASs from USEC camp, which is pretty cool. But I don't believe I find too much more here. So yeah, there's on top of the rock, and this is the SOCOM M4 spawn, and I'm lucky enough today to find one. It's pretty cool. But I'm actually going to stop the video here because I don't find anything else, and I just run for extract in these 4 minutes. So that's my loot run. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope to make more of these with different spawns. Woods is the easiest 1 mil scav raid without being contested.